Check it out. The big tent is up. They raised it on Thursday, and this is a picture from Friday. A picture from the air on Friday. Won't be long now, and the RV and Sports Show will be here. Let's take a look at all the LTVAs. Let's start out with LaPosa South and what it looks like in the current conditions as I ride in on my e-bike. And by the way, with the electric e-bike 1.0 and 2.0, you can make it all the way to the Tyson Wells and back on one charge. As I took off from camp here, got some flags there you saw. Heading off to the east. See, not a few more rigs, but not a lot more from the last video. They have been coming in every day. We've had a few leave and a few come in, and the biggest change you're going to see is along the wash over there to the left as we come around here. All lined up along there. And I will caution you, if you park along the wash like that with all the foliage and stuff, that's where the critters like to live, in that foliage. And at 4 a.m. every morning, you'll get a wake-up call from our friendly coyotes that run through that wash. Yipping all the way down. It's kind of reassuring some days. You grow to get used to it. You can see some people are circling the wagons, making their little camps there. We've done that a little bit in ours. We give ourselves a little bit more room, so. But you can see the areas in the middle have kind of filled in a little bit. One area I did notice is up towards Arizona 95, to the right of the entrance, or as we're looking at it now, straight ahead and to the left. That area is really filled in. I actually shared a campfire with the people at the Dead End Camp last night. Had a good time. Spent a couple hours there. A little shout out to them. Had a good time. It's always fun to share a campfire with someone else in another camp. And today I happened to fly over by the dump station there. There's no one in line. That doesn't happen too often. So, but this is in the afternoon. So, Friday afternoon here. Just a beautiful day. It got up to about 72 degrees today. And we were enjoying it. Trust me. Light winds. The winds did pick up in the afternoon here a little bit, and you'll see that when I turn back towards camp. But it wasn't too bad. 10 to 15 miles an hour, enough to make our flags blow and make me run my battery down a little quicker. The vendors at Tyson Wells are coming in left and right. They'll all be there. The outside tents, outside the big tent, most of them, I would say it's about 3/4 full right now, the 80% full. You see right here, I'm a little tilt. I kicked her into sport mode. Gives me a little more power to get back. I was fighting the wind just a little bit, not too bad. This Mavic Air, it's got good power, and I've got, for those of you into drones, I've got the speed props on, and it'll do about 41 miles an hour with the speed props with no wind. But it helps me control it a little bit better in the wind too. It handles the wind a little better. Pulling up to camp here. You can see we got our flags up. Now we kind of circled there. Our area is still kind of isolated from the rest and doing pretty good. We're missing one rig there. They had to run into town. Let's go check out LaPosa Tyson Wash next here. Right across the street from LaPosa South. And you can see as we take off from here, it's starting to fill in. If you remember from our e-bike ride, it was pretty empty. And they've seen a lot of growth in their population here. And people move around from the different LTVAs too. You're not required to stay in one. You can go to any of them. You can use your pass in California too to the LTVAs in California as well, like Imperial Dam. Right off to the right over there, the far right-hand side of the screen, that's Q Mountain. Rolling up here, the main entrance road on the right there. You can see there's still a lot of spots back in here. If you get back in these washes off to right in front of us and to the left, a lot of space. There will be a ton of people rolling in over the next couple weeks for the Big Tent event. They do have a Rock and Gem show going on right now. And I believe Saturday is High Jolly Day, so turn around to head back here. Heading back towards LaPosa South there, towards the main entrance. Yesterday wasn't as busy, but this week I've seen a lot of people checking in. So every time I come through by the gates, there was 2 or 3 people checking in. Little lines here and there. You can see the wind was just starting to pick up. I apologize for the props in the upper right-hand corner, but there's not a lot I can do about that. It's got to lean a little bit, and the camera compensates for it turning up, and that's when you see those rotor blades. Didn't see that as much as on my Phantom 3 drone, but this is a little higher performance. Gives me a few more options. It gives you a better picture. You see what I was talking about, these washes. There's room everywhere along here. You can even get closer to the highway. I prefer not to be that close to the highway. Cars and trucks running over the rumble strips at night get pretty loud, I guess. I've done that enough when I'm in my truck driving career, parked at rest areas and listen to the rumble strip action. Let's head towards town next year and go take a look at LaPosa West. Yeah, that's it, West. There it is. This is the one closest to the showgrounds. And we'll take off here. And as we take a turn up here, first thing you're going to see, there's the tent. And it is up. They're still putting some panels on the sides there. This is Friday, January 7th, 2022. This area right up by the showgrounds always fills in, and people park pretty close to each other, and it's not my kind of camping. And as you can see, there's some rig there. The RV Country's got their Class A's all lined up there. What you're seeing there, that's not actually a road. That's Tyson Wash. Big, huge wash that comes out of the mountains there. I've heard some stories in some big floods that they'll actually find gold or a piece of... They found a big, huge piece of quartz with a bunch of gold in it one time that was worth about $40,000. The guy was telling me a story about it. It might have been a story, but he had a picture to back it up, so I don't know. Straight in front of us and below us, that's Old Yuma Road. And that'll actually take you to just north of the immigration checkpoint between Quartzsite and Yuma on 95 there. It comes back into 95. That also takes you by Roadrunner and some other BLM areas down there. You can see it's open here towards the back. A lot of space is open. But it's a small area. Really small area. I didn't realize that. I've never really gone into this area before, but I figured you guys would want to see it. I was kind of curious myself. So you can see into town here. The population of Quartzsite is growing, folks. And soon it'll be bustling with action. You see someone screaming through the desert entirely too fast. They're kicking up that much dust. Some people will do that, and it annoys other people. It annoys me sometimes too, but well, we'll roll this drone back in and let's go across the street and check out LaPosa North, another one I haven't been in. And we'll show you what it looks like over here. LaPosa North is just north of LaPosa South, of course. We take off here. Nice paved road coming in. And all these LTVAs have dumpsters. The dump station and water is only at LaPosa South. Now, some of these had manned gates and some of them didn't. They were all manned one day and they weren't manned another, and I'm not sure their schedule like that. You can always get your permits and passes at LaPosa South, though. That's manned every day. As we take off heading east here, quite a bit of room in this one. I noticed a lot of empty spaces that were easily accessible with any rig. This main road and everything kind of branches off it like a tree here. And this would be the second closest to the showgrounds. And road looks fairly well maintained. Now, I apologize for the little shaky camera action right here. I had some glitching. I'm not sure if it was some of the power lines that were there, which I was above, or a strong Wi-Fi signal, but it did create a little issue, and I did gain a little more altitude coming up here, and it did seem to help and smooth out the footage. But I apologize for that. I didn't want to short you on any footage, though. That's why I left it in. Looking back towards the big tent there, and Tyson Wells. All right, straight down there in front of us. Looks like they're having a little mini schoolie-palooza. Hi guys, how you doing? We'll see you up in Parker. And you can see Q Mountain over there on the right-hand side there, right in front of the other mountain. It's smaller. The little mountain to the left is where the stamping plant is, where they processed the ore at one point. LaPosa North is a pretty good size LTVA, as you can see. I'm not sure the name of that wash right down there. A tree-lined wash there, but another good size wash. Just a beautiful day. And I hope for all friends and family up north that are experiencing those sub-zero temperatures, I hope this warms you up a little bit, seeing the sun, and down here. And I hope you all get a chance to come down here and thaw out like I did. We'll head back in. You can see these two LaPosas, west and north, are right across from each other. The entrances are. I thank everybody who subscribed to my channel recently and all the ones that have stayed with me throughout the year. Thank you very much. The channel's growing beyond my belief. Remember to like, share, and subscribe. And I'm going to leave you with the sunset from the other night. Hope that warms you up too. Talk to you later. Have a great day.